what's up? This is option 13 and bit of a different kind of video today. I'm going to be showing you how to make rare phonk like Air, DJ Smokey, people like that. So first off, obviously you've got to find a sample. This is the sample that I chose to use. Here we are. And basically what I've done is with this EQ I've just gotten rid of all the low frequencies, because if you keep them there things will get muddy, it will sound unrefined, it will get really muddy and really nasty. So without this it would sound something like this. So as you can hear, no low frequencies, because that's mainly reserved for the kick and the bass, so you don't want anything else there because it would just go all muddy and nasty. This EQ is just refining the sound. So it's bringing up some of the mids, again getting rid of a lot of the bass there, boosting the highs a little bit, especially the mids. The mids is where you really want to sit your sample to sit, because the highs is like really for like your cymbals and stuff like that, your chimes and whatnot, as I'll show you how we get down. Delay and reverb. Without this it sounds a bit dead, so a bit dry. So it makes it sound a lot more spacey, therefore it doesn't sound as cramped and it sounds a lot more roomy, so you get a lot more full sounding mix with this. Compressor just to keep everything all intact, as you'll hear. So again, it's just boosting a lot of things to make it sound a lot more full. And you can add a lot more effects if you want to, like chorus and flanger or whatnot, if you really want to, but I felt like this sample was just fine without. So that's the sample. Let's get on to drums. So I think this is the snare? No, I think so. Yeah, I think this is one of the snares. Very basic snare. Layered it with another one just to make it sound a lot more full. Again, no effects with the snare, they don't really need it. Although you can if you want to. Kick. Very basic kick. Again, no effects or anything needed on this, although I have got the kick going into both the kick and the sample. May I point out, the kick, sample and the acapella all go into a channel with a limiter on it. So as I play, you can see the limiter is acting like a sidechain in this case. So when I put the sample on, cutting out the volume of the sample when the kick plays, so the kick can cut through a lot better. And if you turn this off, it doesn't sound as good. That just makes it sound a lot better. The kick has a lot more impact. After kick we have the hi-hats. Again, very basic hi-hats, no effects or anything needed, although reverb and a little bit of distortion might sound good, depending on what you want to do. Bass. So I've got an 808 sub bass here, just chilling in the back. And then I've layered a more distorted bass on top of it, just to make it sound a bit more full. With these basses, I have put an effect on this bass, and that's just an EQ, because without it, a bit too distorted. So I put that on there just to tame the highs to make it sound a lot better. For rare phonk, this would be great, but for like your drift and your stuff like that, it would be a lot better.
Chrome tones, smoke 'em like a pack of bombs. Loading up my chrome tones, chrome tones. Loading up my chrome pack of bombs. Loading up my chrome tones, smoke 'em like a pack of bombs. Loading up my chrome tones, smoke 'em like a pack of bombs.
The delay and reverb, similar settings to the sample,
loading up my chrome pack of bombs. Loading up my pack of bombs, smoke 'em like a loading up my.
And down here we have all of our lovely effects. So, starting off with the vibra slap, very, very typical. Here we have a chime with delay and reverb on it. Here we have a crash. Just give it a second to play. Like so. And then here we have our riser crash. And as for Vox, we have this lovely, lovely Vox.
Like this.
Drowned in reverb and delay, just to make it sound a lot better. And when you're done with all that, you should have something that sounds like this. So this will release soon. Actually, you know what, another good point is this automation effect here. Automation track is for master reverb, so I've just basically drowned the entire mix in reverb at the start, and then it slowly comes back off when it drops, and it just makes the drop a lot more impactful. As for the ending, I've also created an automation track for the reverb, master reverb, and the master volume. Volume rolls off, it fades out. That sounds good enough on its own. The reverb just comes back up and just makes the ending sound a lot more impactful, and just adds a little bit of extra flavour to it. So this track will release soon. Stay tuned if you actually want to listen to it. As for now, I'll just give you a little teaser of what's to come. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more like this. I really hope you enjoyed the track as well when it releases, and I look forward to seeing you again. Stay tuned.